Buffalo Bulls. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Eastern Michigan Eagles, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Eastern Michigan ready to kick it off and get this game going. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Bulls offense will get first crack at it today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Jones to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. The Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Gives it on the option. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And the Bulls line up to punt it away. Looked as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. So the Eastern Michigan Eagles offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And a part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
And the Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Under fire. Throwing right. Zips it out to his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Tight end now in motion. The give to the tailback. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Looking to throw, it's Maddox. Grabbed behind the line, it's Brown. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. He's got it. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. And the Eagles come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. Looking for a push on 4th down. Fighting off the defender. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17. The Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The give to the back. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. You're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
Guess not all doinks are bad. Off the right, upright, and through. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll run play action. Quarterback moving. Got out of trouble and throws. And wings it incomplete. The Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Jones wants to throw it. Got him downfield. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to throw again. Makes the grab. It's Simmons. Finds a crease at the 20. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And they went right back to the well, and that is a big-time answer from the defense after giving up the explosive play.
Yeah, it's a great job in sudden change, right, Reese? You give up the big one, the play before, so you hustle down, you get lined up. You have no idea what's coming next, but great individual effort by the defender to get to that QB.
Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Going to try to get it himself. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And with that field goal, guys, we're all tied up in the early going. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Northwestern is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. We've seen this program stage memorable comebacks before. Do not rule out another one today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to USC. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Wants to throw. It's Maddox. Works the middle of the field. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Thomas. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Eastern Michigan going fast.
And that's good enough for first down.
Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, running back on the move. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They had this drive going, but they face a 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. He's got it down the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket, threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
He makes a grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Trying play action. Got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. Lining up for the PAT. Now that's a throw and a pocket presence that will have scouts buzzing about this dude.
That's exactly what coaches talk about when they talk about pocket presence. Hanging in there, understanding I'm about to get hit, but I need to make this play down the field and give my receiver a chance. Unbelievable effort.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got a little space. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. And the Bulls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks into the open. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they gets him down at the 37.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Jones to throw. Unloads to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. The Bulls have taken it inside the 20. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Here's the pressure. Great job to get down with the slide after getting everything you could. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half. They'll try to get it in with the run. Ripping through the defense. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Buffalo!
That's a great job of just trusting your offensive line to get it done, scoring the touchdown. An extra point's going to tie this thing up right before halftime. And after that run, I think they're going to feel more confident running it in the second half.
Set to advance on the football.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything.
There he goes. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. To the air on first down. Looking to the big tight end. By himself, he makes the grab. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
16-yard line. First down for the offense.
Now from inside the red zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
They'll move the wide receiver. Jones wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Steps away to find some room. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Got a man, it's Simmons. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Gets it out quickly. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Smith. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Jones to throw. He'll take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his finger. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside picturesque UB Stadium.
Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Eagles, with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Safe completion on the screen.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it. Get it to your running back and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Pulls and fired complete. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Buffalo! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up, they take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to throw, it's Maddox. Got his man quickly. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. At midfield, he's got room. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up second down. Motion from the back. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Defense might bring the house here. Here's the handoff. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Fires to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Maddox. Snagged out of the air. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And it's no good. Guys, that field goal could loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. We're still sitting on a 10-point game. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Maybe that stop shows this defense is tightening up, especially in the run game. The offense, frankly, they've been able to do whatever they want to do. They're just handing the ball off. This guy's having success left and right. No serve, no boss, get it together.
It'll be 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got the back over the middle. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. The Bulls are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Jones wants to throw it. Finds his tight end. Across the 25. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
We've reached the break. Buffalo has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Rides the back on the option to give. Wrestled to the ground, but he's in. And down to the 9. And the Bulls line it up with a 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown Bulls. And they take it in for 6 more points. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. A quick timeout called by the kicking team here. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And how about that back-to-back sack? You want 2 sacks in a game. That's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the ground.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch at the 45. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Makes the catch. It's Dozier. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And here comes the offense on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Makes the grab. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the screen. Turning it on. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Buffalo. And the punishment has been extended. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And how about the OC slipping in the screen pass, try to mix it up.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another... for some action. Better question, is anyone ever not ready for action? I didn't think so. We see it throughout college football every year, and we're lucky to have it again here. Welcome to one of the most beautiful campuses in the country, Miami University in Oxford, Ohio, and home to the Red Hawks. And the Red Hawks will boot it away to start the game. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Buffalo Bulls offense comes onto the field first today. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Takes it the other way. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Oof, and after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There is tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. You've got a lot of ball left to play. You've got to keep going.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He has the first and still on his feet. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Here's a heat. He's got an open man. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. And the Bulls with the 1st and 10.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively?
Got some room, headed to the goal line. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
It's great to have a physical offensive line that you can count on, that you can just lean on them up front and fall forward and get first downs. Man, what a comfortable, what a nice spot to be in if you're an offensive coordinator.
And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, a TFL. Now you got a big 2nd down here, probably expecting the offense to throw it with a little bit more room to work with.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo! What a run for this playmaker to just elude the defense and get in for the score.
And I tell you what, defensively, you can't let this guy get on the edges. You cannot give up contain with your defensive ends. You got to stay outside. You got to make sure you know this guy's going to scramble and try to make plays, and you got to make sure you keep him in the pocket.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Miami Red Hawks offense will go to work for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hacks to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Motion from the wide receiver. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the big fella.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Just a short pass to the tight end. There he goes. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Red Hawks moving quickly to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
Got his man on the right.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The sweet feet buy a little time.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Looking for the score. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Hawks.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Brings it down on the right side. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. That'll do it here in the quarter, guys, and Miami, Ohio has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Jones to throw. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26. Third and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
Nah, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the threes. We need 6s.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Takes a hit as he fires. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. Oh, and the attempt is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And the Red Hawks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick release by the QB. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Looking for room at the 40. Speeding down the left side. The 20. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. The Red Hawks want to crank the tempo. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Floats it out in space. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Yeah, it fell incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket. Yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it. Can't throw the football. Can't follow through with his own.
Touchdown, Miami! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. Dave, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He's forced out of bounds at his own 19-yard line. An excellent job of coverage on that one. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Pocket breaking down. Got his man. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Jones wants to throw it. Gets open down the middle. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Bulls are rolling down the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Bulls will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. 6th play of the drive coming up. Gonna look downfield again. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Second down coming up. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on second down. Finds the tight end. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on third down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Bringing it back at the 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Redhawks. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And the returner will be brought down. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Jones to throw. Firing to the right, complete. Breaks into the open. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. The throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And now on second down for this offense. They'll send the back in motion. Going to sling it on second down. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the... And he throws another interception, his third of the night. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The RPO, it's complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Jones wants to throw it. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
And you knew he was going to take a step back because you can't throw the ball for over 80% in the season. Like, that's ridiculous. Last week he was on fire, but this week, man, he's freezing cold. And he's got to find something to get this offense going. But right now, just off target. Somebody needs to step up, make the play, and maybe get a spark for this offense.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. At the 45 on its way. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Bulls will hustle to the line. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one.
On the play.
So now it's second and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to fire on second down. trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he couldn't.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Number 11 with the catch in the end zone.
And that touchdown was massive for the offense. Gives them confidence heading into halftime. But remember, they're going to be receiving first in the third quarter, so they get an opportunity to cut even further into this lead. That was a huge play.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. He'll put toe together and get this second half started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Red Hawks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Still running at the 40. Turning on the Jets. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. The Red Hawks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Right back to the well. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the gun, the running back has it. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. Dead center perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Nebraska endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Memorial Stadium, and the Huskers came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is still a W. Always fun to see two of the game's better teams duke it out at this point of the season. A good barometer, fellas, for both coaches.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
He's brought down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Jones to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops to throw. He's got it. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Bulls are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
They get to him as he throws. He makes a catch. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. Looking to scramble. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. Pressure coming. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Opening play of the drive from the 39. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Miami. And the beatdown has ensued. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jess. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Good gain on the return, and this defense has... You know, there's no real reason